YouTubers, and welcome to another episode of the vlogs. As you can tell, we are just off the water after a rainy session. Luckily it has dried up a little bit, but the rain will no doubt be back and then we'll have to deal with that. But speaking of dealing with rain, Ed, top tips for dealing with rain. Tip number one.
Tip number one is prepare for rain. So if you have a slippery handle, row with your handle slippery when it's dry, and then you know what to expect when it's wet.
So prepare for the unexpected, perhaps.
Exactly.
Like we spoke about in, was that the last vlog or 2 vlogs ago? They all meld together nowadays. But also for preparing for the rain, there is no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing choices. So when you're out in the rain, or even just cold weather in general, you want to make sure that you have the right kit. It seems obvious, but I get caught out with it sometimes, and I'm sure you might have got caught out in the rain sometimes. It's always better to have too much kit and you can take a layer off and than to have too little kit, because if you don't have a layer to put on, then you can't put it on. That's some Buchan 2019. But also, so for me, I have a plenty of kit that is, okay, I'm wearing that jacket when it's wet, I'm wearing that long sleeve when it's this temperature, and then when it's really cold and going to be really wet, I've got my special thicker long sleeve, I'm going to wear that one. And I'm sure you all have your sort of favourite cold weather kit to wear, so keep that in mind. But also what to do when you're completely soaked through. Well, having wet kit on can make you colder. So making sure, say it's raining, you're moving to keep warm, you're keeping going, but then when it stops raining, you want to probably get your driest kit on to stay warm. And so you've had a wet session, you've had a cold session, you're really cold and you're back in, and a lot of people say, oh, jump in a hot shower or jump in and get warm that way. The best way to get warm, this is sort of when you're extremely cold, the best way to get warm is to go ahead and jump on an erg, jump on a bike to warm up inside out. Not so much to get your hands warm, to get your feet warm, it's to get your internal organs warm, to get the body warm, and then the blood will be pushed out to the extremities, because when it gets very cold, the body brings the blood in to keep the internal bit warm rather than the external bits. But that's really, like I said, if you're pushing on to really cold stuff, really wet stuff. So hopefully don't get to that stage, but obviously it does happen. You get caught out and it's absolutely freezing, or it ends up snowing in mid-July. So be prepared for all eventualities, like we spoke about in dealing with the unexpected in one of the vlogs ago. But now all the guys have walked into the Scalextric cafe on this wonderful day, so we're going to see what it's about, see if we can race some Scalextrics. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can feel it changing me. Go, when time is And we've made it outside of the Scalextric cafe. Baller was the architect of the whole afternoon. How was your journey, Baller?
Oh, a lot of fun. Great thing to do on a half day.
Well, it was a good restful,
Yeah.
competitive, not too much energy spent.
Quite but relaxing at the same time.
Yes, the sound, bringing
Yeah.
back memories. It's all good fun. But now, maybe, what are we doing, Baller? You're
Wanna
an
get a pizza?
architect.
Can you get a pizza?
We got a pizza! Because remember, food is fuel. Food may be fuel, but some days there are things that get in the way of food. Alex, the architect, found a place found a place for us to have some delicious pizza, but unfortunately it is not open at the moment, so we're going to have food at the hotel/hostel. Oh yeah! Luckily we managed to get some provisions to tide us over until then, because food is still food.
Which is fuel.
Which is fuel. So we're gonna get to that. Oh yeah. And we have made it into the room after fueling up, because remember, food is fuel. I've got the green screen behind me. Maybe I'll use that in some parts of the vlog at some point through the camp here in Banyoles, Spain. But after fueling up, after a lovely half day and some Scalextric with the lads, it is the end of the video. Oh. But as always, Yam Squad, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will see you in the next episode of the vlogs. And have a good one.